Tonight's broadcast is a varsity girls soccer matchup, and it is between the DePaul Prep Rams and the Deerfield Warriors here. Just some stats. DePaul College Prep, they are a private school down in Chicago. They come into this game with a 5-8-2 record, and they are ranked 100th in the state of Illinois. And Deerfield comes into this game a hot 10-7-2, and they come in 69th in the state. So I think this game is going to be a fun one. And we have about 10 seconds left. Let's throw it over to public address announcer Sam Schwartz.
Features the visiting DePaul Prep Rams and your Deerfield Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, today's game is being streamed live for free on YouTube. If your friends and family can't make the game, tell them to go to YouTube and search for Deerfield Warriors Athletics. The game is live and on demand as a replay. That's Deerfield Warriors Athletics.
DePaul Prep is finishing up their pregame plan and their pregame talk. We're going to get into the starting lineups.
It's now time to meet today's starting lineups. First for the visiting DePaul Prep Rams, coached by Kelly Keckler and Kyle Kreider. Here is their starting lineup. Defending the Ram goal, sophomore, number 0, Abby Reed. A sophomore defender, number 3, Anna Hurst. At midfield, senior number 7, Caitlin Kalis. At forward, junior number 8, Anna Romberg. At back, freshman, number 9, Audrey Stewart. At midfield, junior number 11, Lucia Troutman. At midfield, senior number 12, Elena Farrell. captain, senior forward, number 13, Ryan Emery. At forward, sophomore, number 15, Leah Cohen. At midfield, sophomore, number 20, Olivia Levin. And defending, sophomore, number 25, Maya Medina. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if able and willing and remove hats if wearing. We honor our country and those who serve within recording of our national anthem.
All right, so that's the national anthem. So we are about to get started in just a minute. Kickoff might be just a little bit late, but we are going to be underway very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, it's time to make some noise. It's time for Warrior Soccer.
It's time for Warrior Soccer, everybody. It looks like Deerfield will take the opening kick. And here we go. And here comes the opening kick, and we are underway. Non-conference matchup between your Deerfield Warriors and the DePaul College Prep Rams. As that ball will be around the left sideline here. It looks like it's going to be DePaul Prep possession. I think definitely a key for DePaul Prep is to be aggressive. I think that's going to be the key for both of these teams. They want to stay hot. They want to stay aggressive. And that might lead to some goal scoring. That ball's going to be deflected by Deerfield here. And it's going to go back to around the 45-yard line. Here comes Deerfield. And Deerfield's got some numbers. But it's going to be taken away by DePaul College Prep here. Number 3, Anna Hurst with that pass for DePaul. Back to number 8, Anna Romberg. bringing it up the field for DePaul. DePaul trying to take their time with those passes. Looking for their options here. Now with DePaul Prep between the hashes here, but that ball is going to be taken away by Deerfield. It looks like a scramble for the ball, but number 20, Olivia Levin, just gets it out for Deerfield. Ball comes back to DePaul Prep here. Anna Hurst with it for DePaul. Back to number 8, Anna Romberg. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for DePaul. First opportunity with 2 minutes in the game for DePaul. And it looks like
the corner. Number 7, Caitlin Kalis.
Caitlin Kalis will be taking the corner. Great opportunity here for DePaul Prep to get on the board early in this game. Here comes the corner kick. And no shot. Ball's going to come back to DePaul Prep's way. But it's going to be a fight for the ball here. Looks like DePaul Prep still has it. That shot is blocked by the Warriors, and DePaul Prep will get it in the corner again. It won't be a corner kick, but it will be a throw-in. It looks to be the number 8, Anna Romberg, has the ball, trying to put it in front of the goal. Oh, here's a small shot, but another save by the Deerfield goaltender, and score remains scoreless. It was a weak shot on net, but Deerfield was able to make the save. Pretty good job by the Deerfield goaltender to see that coming. And it looks like it's going to be Deerfield possession again. DePaul Prep goalie coming out of the crease, able to make the save before Deerfield was able to get a shot off. Ball's out to midfield. Deerfield setting it up in their own end zone. And we have a trip up, and it's going to be Deerfield ball. Deerfield with a good opportunity here. Number 15, Leah Cohen with the ball here. It looks like it's going to be a free kick at the 25-yard line. Here it comes. Shot is going to be a save. Oh, the ball is loose. Wide open net. Oh, my goodness. That was a very close chance. Very close chance for Deerfield. The DePaul Prep goalie couldn't hang on to it, leaving Deerfield with a wide open net. But DePaul Prep's defenders came in and made a stand. So the score remains at 0-0, 5 minutes in. Great opportunities for both teams early on in this soccer match. I think it's going to get better from here. It will be Deerfield possession. Ball's thrown in here. Down the right sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. It will be Deerfield throwing again. Deerfield trying to pass it out, looking for somebody. Deerfield throwing again. Ball's high in the air here, and it's going to be just wide of a net. Looks like it will be a Warrior corner kick.
15, Leah Cohen.
Leah Cohen taking the corner. Great opportunity for Deerfield to get on the board. Here comes the corner. Shot. No shot, but it was right in front of the net. Ryan Emery shot, and it's gonna go wide. Ryan Emery almost at the goal, but the shot just goes wide. Score remains 0-0. Ryan Emery is definitely a playmaker for the Warriors, but here comes DePaul Prep and their offense. Ball will be cleared out by the Warriors. Leah Cohen with it again, passing it to Ryan Emery. Drops it off for Cohen. Back to Emery. Almost a breakaway chance, but DePaul Prep was able to catch up. Cohen with it again. And it looks like it's going to be DePaul Prep's ball here. Here it comes, and it's going to be Deerfield ball now. Deerfield trying to advance it up the field. Here it comes down the right sideline, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. DePaul Prep ball again. 31 minutes left in the first half. Score is tied at 0-0. Deerfield still hangs on to the ball. Number 12, Sam Block with the ball. DePaul Prep intercepts it. DePaul trying to set up their offense, but Deerfield trying to take it the other way here. It'll be Ram ball. Rams are always a very tough team, DePaul Prep, regardless of sport. So that's going to be the tough part on Deerfield. If Deerfield wants to win this game, DePaul Prep is never an easy opponent. Always tough and always ready to play and playing their hearts out and trying to win the game. Here comes DePaul Prep with a chance down the left sideline. The ball's going to be blocked. It will be Deerfield possession. Long kick, but lands into the DePaul Prep bench there. Looks like there's going to be a pass. Weak shot, but it's going to be blocked. DePaul Prep still has it. That's going to be taken away. That's going to be a clear by the Warriors. Looks like a one-on-one chance here. Deerfield trying to advance it. But the ball is going to roll right to the goalie for DePaul Prep, who's going to clear it. Passing it on to number 3, Anna Hurst. And the Deerfield goalie is going to come out and grab it. And there's going to be a clear here. DePaul Prep intercepts it, steals it. Deerfield with the ball back now. Number 12, Sam Block with that pass. Looks like a header by DePaul. Ball's going to be at midfield now. It looks like that DePaul is going to set things up in their own end zone. Looks like there's going to be a scrum for the ball here, but DePaul Prep still has it. They're trying to get a shot attempt, but it's going to be taken away by the Warriors, who try to set things up, but that pass is going to be blocked by a DePaul Prep defender. Looks like Deerfield will have possession, but they turn it over to DePaul. Number 11, Lucia Trotman with it. Passing it on to number 8, Anna Romberg. Couple headers there. Looks like it will be Deerfield possession. Deerfield trying to set things up in their own end zone. See what Deerfield can do with it. A short pass, and that's going to be clear. Looks like it will be taken away by DePaul. They're bringing it up to midfield, and it's going to be taken away, but mistake on Deerfield's end, and it'll be DePaul Prep possession. DePaul Prep ball here. He's going to pass it on, but Deerfield takes it away. So ball's along the left sideline here. It looks like Deerfield's going to have a good scoring opportunity with 25 minutes left to go in the first half. Ball's taken away here. It's going to set something up for Deerfield. Ryan Emery trying to get past the DePaul defenders, but DePaul playing really good defense here, even right in front of their goal. Both teams are playing really good defense.
DePaul substitution. Entering the pitch, number 5, Abigail Majuja.
Abigail Majuja entering the game for DePaul Prep. DePaul Prep trying to advance it here. And here's number 3, Anna Hurst with it. Here's a header. Back to number 11, Lucia Trotman. Here comes DePaul trying to advance it here. It's going to be a foot race for the ball. And it's going to be taken away by the Warriors. We're able to clear it out. Nice defense. Solid defense by Deerfield. Here comes DePaul, trying to make some offense here. Ball's going to roll on out to the Deerfield goalkeeper. Will make the stop. And here comes Deerfield trying to advance it, but it's going to be blocked.
Warrior substitution.
It's going to be Deerfield ball here.
Number 18, Maggie Costich. And number 22, Rachel Benny.
Deerfield trying to advance it here. Blocked by DePaul. Number 20 with the ball for Deerfield, Olivia Levin. It's going to be a Deerfield throw in here. But DePaul Prep is all over the Deerfield offense. They've been staying calm with their defense, and now they're trying to advance it up here on offense. Back to the 35-yard line. Here comes a chance, but it's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Back to number 8, Anna Romberg. Here comes the scoring chance for DePaul. Shot goes wide. Great shot by number 11, Lucia Troutman, but the shot just goes wide. The ball's in the hands of the Deerfield goaltender, who's going to kick it out. It looks like it's going to be DePaul Prep ball. Here's a shot that's blocked. DePaul Prep regains possession. Here comes a good scoring chance. Oh! Number 8, Anna Romberg, just tried a really good shot. She almost had it. Almost got a really good shot off, but wasn't able to quite do it. And it's going to be Deerfield ball here. Ball's going to be cleared out to midfield. Now DePaul Prep, they have some numbers here. Pass is blocked. Back to DePaul Prep here. It's going to be taken away by Deerfield, pushing DePaul Prep even further back from the goal. Shot is blocked. And back to DePaul Prep. Here comes a shot, and it's going to go wide of the goal. Great shot by number 17, Caitlin Reed, but that shot just goes wide. That pass is going to be taken by Deerfield, but it's going to be cleared back out by DePaul. Nice header by Deerfield. We have number 8, Anna Romberg with the ball for DePaul College Prep. Nice passes by DePaul here. Here comes a pass. Looking for somebody. Ball's in the behind the right side. Here's a centering pass, but it is blocked by the Warriors and cleared by the Warriors. DePaul Prep still has it. Lots of chances for DePaul, but Deerfield defense staying on top of things. Here comes number 15, Leah Cohen, and she's going to be tripped up on the play.
A yellow card has been issued to DePaul's number 12, Eleanor Farrell, in the 23rd minute. Farrell, the DePaul yellow card in the 23rd minute.
There'll be a yellow card for DePaul, giving Deerfield an advantage.
Into the game for DePaul, number 6.
Leah Cohen, number 15, with the free kick for Deerfield. Here comes the shot, getting close to the net. It's going to be a shot right on net, just goes wide. Great scoring chance for Deerfield, taking advantage of the yellow card, but the shot just went wide.
And also for the Rams, into the game for DePaul, number 12, Eleanor Farrell, and for the Warriors,
number 10, Annie Margulis, almost had a goal, but the shot just went wide. But a great scoring chance by the Warriors. Very good scoring chance. I like how Deerfield is taking advantage of the opportunities when they come. Leah Cohen with the ball again. That ball is going to be taken away by DePaul Prep's number 7, Talia Zabel. It's going to be cleared out. Deerfield's going to start back with it in their own end zone. Here comes Deerfield. Down the right side, there's a shot on net, and it's going to be a save by DePaul. 16:15 to go in the first half to score. Deerfield 0, DePaul Prep 0. Number 13, Ryan Emery with the ball. It looks like that ball is going to be chased down, but it's going to end up in the hands of the DePaul Prep goaltender. Here's number 11 for DePaul Prep, Lucia Trotman. Advancing the ball up for the Rams. Giving it back to number 7, Kaylin Collius. And that ball is going to be out of bounds here. DePaul Prep still maintains possession. Looks like Deerfield fighting hard for the ball, but can't seem to get the ball back. DePaul Prep will still have it. Here comes a chance for DePaul, but that shot's going to be blocked. Number 17 for DePaul, Caitlin Reap had a really good chance right in front of the net, but that shot was just kicked away by a Deerfield defender. Great scoring opportunities for both teams early on. Here comes a kick for Deerfield, and it's going to land just about the 35-yard line. Here comes the DePaul Prep quickly advancing it up. Here's it. Oh, it could have been a great shot attempt for number 7, Caitlin Collius, but that shot just goes wide. That ball's going to be taken away by Deerfield here. Out to midfield. Number 12, Eleanor Farrell for DePaul Prep with that pass. Going back down to about midfield. And it looks like it will be Deerfield ball here. Looks like Deerfield is trying to advance it up the right sideline. Trying to get a shot up, but the DePaul Prep defenders are defending extremely well against a very tough Deerfield team.
On the pitch, number 5, Abby Warhaftig.
Here comes a shot, and it's going to be just over the goal. Another good opportunity for Deerfield. $11:15 to go here in this first half. The score is 0-0. Here's Ryan Emery. But that pass is going to be taken away by DePaul. It's going to be DePaul's ball here. Pass is going to be taken away by Ryan Emery, trying to advance it. And DePaul Prep clears it out at midfield. And it looks like DePaul Prep has been doing a couple passes here. And the ball's in numbers. Ball's on the foot of number 14, Josie Scher. Looks like Deerfield goalie was trying to get out of the net to try and save that ball, but Deerfield's now advancing it up the field. Drop pass to number 22, Rachel Benny. Shot on net, and it's going to be saved. Be an easy save for DePaul Prep. Both goalies doing really good so far. Deerfield has 5 shots, to DePaul Prep's 2 shots. Both teams each have 1 shot on goal. Both teams have 1 corner, and both teams have 1 save. Here's a pass that's going to go into Deerfield territory. Ball is being advanced by DePaul Prep here. Deerfield trying to make it clear, but DePaul Prep trying to get a shot off or get a shot on net.
Into the game for DePaul, number 15, Peyton Brass. And for the Warriors, number 2, Olivia Merrick.
Ball's going to be blocked and out of bounds by number 5 of Deerfield. Here comes DePaul Prep with it. Anna Hurst with the ball for DePaul. DePaul Prep trying to stay calm, work on those passes, working for those good shots and those good open shot attempts. There's been a couple close calls so far in this first half, but the score remains scoreless. Ball is being advanced by Deerfield here by number 20, Olivia Levin. We'll see if this will become a great scoring opportunity for Deerfield. The ball is being advanced down the right sideline, and that ball was just in front of the net there. Very good shot, but the ball was not able to make it into the goal. And looks like we will have another collision as both players were fighting for the ball there, and it looks like it's going to be DePaul Prep's ball with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. We'll see which team will come up big here as far as which team is going to have the better momentum and the better scoring chances in the second half. Ball's going to be taken away by Deerfield, number 13, Ryan Emery, chasing after it for the Warriors. Here comes number 2 with the ball and with that pass, Olivia Merrick. But it ends up with the DePaul Prep defender, and DePaul Prep will have the ball back at midfield about. It looks like Deerfield will take possession here. Here comes Deerfield trying to advance it up the sidelines here. Centering pass is blocked and is going to be cleared by a DePaul Prep defender. Ball is still with Deerfield, trying to get a goal in the closing moments of the first half. Ball is going to be pushed out of bounds by DePaul. Ball's going to be advanced by DePaul here, but it's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Comes DePaul trying to advance it. Deerfield applying pressure to the DePaul offense. Here comes the ball. Quickly advancing it up the field here. DePaul Prep still has the ball. Back to about 20-yard line. Comes a shot. It's going to be blocked. Here comes a scoring opportunity closer to the goal for DePaul. And that ball's just going to go wide there. Nice header by Deerfield. The ball's going to go high in the air. It looks like Deerfield will be able to clear it out against the DePaul Prep defense, and they'll have to start back at their 40-yard line, or at the 40-yard line of Deerfield. Here comes a nice clear, and that ball's going to go all the way down the field, but Deerfield chasing after it, and Deerfield's going to get tripped up there. And with 1:25 to go, there'll be Deerfield ball really close to that goal. See if they can get a goal within the final seconds of the half. There's a weak shot on net by number 15, Leah Cohen, but a save is made by the DePaul Prep goalie.
One minute to play in the first half. 1 minute.
Less than a minute remaining in the first half here. The score is still tied at 0. Here comes number 10 with that throw-in closer to the goal. Leah Cohen wasn't able to get the ball. It wasn't able to get the ball there. Eight seconds left. Deerfield looking for a quick goal here. Shots high up in the air. Blocked by DePaul Prep, and that is going to end the first half. The score 0-0. And we will be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. All right, everybody, we are back after the halftime break, and now we are going to begin the second half. The score is Deerfield 0, DePaul Prep 0. You'll begin the second half right at 8 o'clock. So, to kick off in the second half will be DePaul Prep. And DePaul Prep will take the kickoff. And the opening of the second half. Here's number 15. Leah Cohen bringing it up for Deerfield. Here's a shot in net. Oh, what a great scoring chance. Deerfield coming out hot right out of the gate in the first 20 seconds. Could have been a goal, but the shot just rolls wide. Here comes Deerfield again with it now. Deerfield bringing a lot of energy now in this second half. And that ball here is going to be controlled by DePaul Prep. And here comes DePaul with it. Bringing it out to midfield. Pass is going to be blocked. DePaul Prep still with the ball. Number 7, Caitlin Callias. But that pass is going to be blocked by number 20 on Deerfield, Olivia Levin. That's gonna, almost. DePaul Prep almost got injured there. One of the players, number 14, Josie Scher, by that ball. Very close contact with that ball, but hopefully she is okay. Here comes a good scoring chance for Deerfield. Here's a shot and a save by DePaul Prep. DePaul Prep's goalie staying perfect. And even in the opening minutes of the second half, still staying perfect. Here comes another good scoring chance. Olivia Levin, or Leah Cohen, rather, with the ball for Deerfield. Pass right in front of the net here. Olivia Levin with it again. Here's a shot right in front of the net. No goal. It was almost in. But DePaul Prep was able to keep it out of the goal. Here comes DePaul Prep the other way. Both teams playing a lot faster in this second half. A lot faster. Ball's going to be taken away by Deerfield. Out to the 50-yard line. Along the left sideline. And Deerfield is fast. Here they come with another scoring opportunity. Ball's getting close to the goal. Side pass in front of the net. She scores! Deerfield strikes first. They're on the board. What a pass down the left sideline. Wow. And right in front of the net, Deerfield taking that opportunity, playing much faster than the first half. And Deerfield is on the board 1-0 over DePaul. Leah Cohen is a playmaker for Deerfield, and she just scored the first goal of the game. Assisted by Olivia
That's Cohen from Merrick.
Merrick.
45th minute. Deerfield 1. DePaul Prep 0.
We'll see if Deerfield can add on another goal, but DePaul Prep is fighting back. Here comes DePaul Prep now down the right sideline. Ball's going to be out of bounds, so it will be DePaul Prep's ball here. It will be a throw-in. Ball's a header, and it will be saved by the Deerfield goalie. Ball's going to come out to the 45-yard line. Ryan Emery with it. Leah Cohen. Trying to, here's a great pass. Leah Cohen in front of the net, and ball wasn't able to quite get to the net for Deerfield. Here comes DePaul the other way. Here comes Deerfield again in front of their own goal. It looks like it will be a DePaul Prep throw-in. Another chance for DePaul Prep to get on the board and tie the game at 1. Comes a shot, and Deerfield goalie sprints out of the goal and makes the save. And it's going to be a kick. Ball's going to be close to midfield here. Deerfield trying to advance it up the sideline again, but it will be kicked out by DePaul Prep's goalie. Back out to midfield. An interesting rule in soccer is, it's very common. Soccer players can't really use their hands. It's an interesting rule, but I like how soccer has a lot of footwork with it. And here's a ball coming down the left sideline. Shot just goes wide. What I'm saying is I like how soccer is. It's a foot game, really. It's using your foot and your head as well, physically, and not really your hands. But in Illinois, we do call it soccer. We do have a collision here at the 45-yard line. Deerfield player slow to get up. It will be DePaul Prep's soccer ball. Actually, it'll be Deerfield soccer ball. Here comes a possible shot net here, right in front of the net, and nobody was able to get it in the net. Shot just rolls wide. Another great scoring opportunity for Deerfield. This is just also a general reminder on our live streams. This is just a general reminder that we always respect the referee's calls while you are in person at a game or watching the live stream or commenting. We always respect the referee's calls, and we are always appropriate when chatting on a live stream. So make sure that you know that. We are always appropriate. We are never disrespectful. We are only respectful, and we always respect the referee's calls. Let the referees ref the game, but let the players play, and let the coaches coach. Here's a shot that's blocked, and it's going to be advanced up by DePaul Prep to the 50-yard line. Now to the 35-yard line. DePaul Prep is really fast. Here comes a scoring chance that's going to be blocked by the Warriors. DePaul Prep still has it in front of the goal. Drop pass. Here comes a shot, and it's going to be wide of the net. Great shot for DePaul Prep, but it just goes wide of the net. 29:44 left in the second half. The score, Deerfield 1, DePaul Prep 0. That pass is going to be intercepted by Deerfield. The Deerfield's going to advance it out to the 45-yard line. Deerfield with another, blocked by DePaul. DePaul Prep's going to advance it again, blocked by Deerfield. This ball's going back and forth between teams. Here comes number 7, Caitlin Collias, with the ball for DePaul Prep. Deerfield's trying to clear it out of their own end zone. And it's going to be Deerfield ball here. Scores 1-0. Number 15, Leah Cohn with the ball, sprinting down, and the ball prep is going to make the save. They're going to kick it back out. Ball's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be Deerfield possession. It will be DePaul Prep possession as they are in their own end zone, and they clear it out to midfield. We're going to get a whistle here, and it's going to be DePaul Prep possession. DePaul Prep advancing it up, and we are going to have a stoppage of play, and it's going to be an injury timeout. During this injury timeout, we will be back in a bit. Okay, we are back after the injury timeout. 27 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the second half. The score, Deerfield 1, DePaul Prep 0. Ball is going to be advanced by Deerfield. DePaul Prep trying to clear it out of there, but it's going to be a race for the ball here, and looks like Deerfield's going to have it. DePaul Prep is going to advance it down the right sideline. It will still be DePaul Prep possession. Looks like another collision at the 25-yard line. And the ball's going to go Deerfield's way. Here comes DePaul Prep down the right sideline again, looking to tie things up. And the ball's going to be taken away by the Warriors. And that ball's going to be cleared out down the left sideline. Deerfield might have another good scoring opportunity here. Here's a pass. Passing it down between the hashes here. There's a pass closer to the goal, but DePaul Prep's defense making a stand. Prep still has it. Deerfield trying to clear it out. DePaul Prep is now advancing the ball. Number 12, Eleanor Farrell with that pass. But that ball is deflected and goes back into the DePaul Prep end zone. Ball's at about the 45-yard line. DePaul Prep trying to advance it. Here comes an open chance, and we will get a whistle. That was going to be an open, wide open shot, one-on-one with the goalie for number 7, Caitlin Collias. But there was a whistle, and Deerfield will get possession. Here comes Deerfield the other way now. Leah Cohen. And it's going to be a throw-in.
Warrior substitution. Into the game for Deerfield, number 22, Rachel Penny.
It's going to be a throw-in here. Taking the throw-in will be number 9, Lauren Jones. But DePaul Prep is going to take it away. Clear it out of bounds. Ball's going to go to DePaul Prep here. Blocked by Deerfield. Here's a chance for the Warriors. Goalie comes out of the crease. No goalie in the crease. Empty net for Deerfield, but DePaul Prep was able to make a stand on that play. very close. .22:16 left in the half.
Welcome to the pitch, number 17, Lily Hart.
Score remains at 1-0 Deerfield. Here comes number 7 for DePaul Prep, Kaylin Collius advancing the ball for DePaul Prep, passing it on now. DePaul Prep working on those passes, staying calm, trying to get the game-tying goal. There's a shot coming right on net and a save made by Deerfield. Here comes a chance for DePaul Prep, but a couple Deerfield defenders were on him and able to make the stop. Here comes Deerfield, trying to advance it down the left sideline here. Taken back by DePaul. Couple more substitutions for DePaul coming in.
Substitutions. Into the game for DePaul, number 15, Peyton Press. And for the Warriors, number 10, Addie Margulis.
Here's a shot from Deerfield, just goes wide. And DePaul Prep is going to get another chance to potentially tie the game. Under 20 minutes left. But that ball is going to be stolen by Deerfield. Warriors still have it. Here's a shot. That's going to be a save by DePaul. DePaul Prep will take it back to the 40-yard line. And they're going to start getting to work from there. Ball's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Number 20, Olivia Levin. Back to the Rams. Ball's going back and forth between teams. I really like this soccer match. Both teams staying aggressive. Splits the defense there. And that ball's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Ball's going to be advanced by DePaul Prep here down the right sideline. And it's going to be taken away by the Warriors. Warriors trying to advance it in their own end zone here. Warriors trying to advance it, trying to get that insurance goal. Here could be a chance right here. Doing some footwork with that ball. Here comes a shot, and it's just going to roll wide. Great scoring opportunity by Deerfield. Again, with 17-12 left.
Number 24. First name, last name.
Are they allowed to say that?
Here comes number 15 for DePaul Prep, advancing it to the 40-yard line. Here comes a good scoring opportunity for DePaul. Drop pass to number 19, Ivy Lisnick. Ball's going down the right sideline. The DePaul player gets tripped up. No call there. And Deerfield will take possession. Here comes Deerfield. They got numbers. 2-on-2. Splitting the defense. And the shot's just going to roll wide. Good defense by DePaul, not letting Deerfield get another shot off. Here comes a shot in the corner. The ball's a header. Close to the goal. Here comes a
Quarter of an hour.
and that ball's going to be cleared by DePaul. Ball's going to be out of bounds off of DePaul Prep.
Into the game for Deerfield, number 13, Ryan Emery. And number 19,
Ryan Emery back into the game. Number 13 for the Warriors. I think that's really nice to see Ryan Emery back into this game because she is a playmaker for this girls' soccer team. Here's a shot right on net. Save by DePaul. Great shot by the Warriors. Warriors still fighting to get that ball back. Ball's being chased down the corner. Shot right in front of the net. Here's a shot. Just a little too high. Deerfield with a great scoring opportunity, but the shot just goes high. What a centering pass. But the shot just goes high. 13:24 left. If DePaul Prep wants to start something and try and get a goal, they're going to need to do it now. Here comes number 15 for Deerfield, Leah Cohen with the ball. The ball's going to be sent to the corner here. There's a shot coming from the corner, and that's going to be blocked by a DePaul Prep defender. trying to split the defense was number 20 of Olivia Levin, but just came up short. Here comes DePaul Prep on the run. Back to the 50-yard line of Deerfield. And that ball's going to land into the hands of the DePaul Prep goalie. Deerfield on the run now, trying to get that insurance goal to put them ahead in a comfortable lead. Here's a shot from the corner. Just goes wide.
DePaul substitution. Back onto the pitch, number 8, Anna Romberg.
DePaul Prep trying to advance it back to the 35-yard line. Gets tripped up on the play. Here comes number 15 for Deerfield, Leah Cohen. The shot was very close to going in, but just skittered wide. DePaul Prep's going to take it back out. Ball is going to be down the left sideline. It's going to be Deerfield possession. Shot right in front of the net, and she scores! Goalie wasn't able to handle it. Deerfield player was right in front of the net, and that's going to be another goal in the 70th minute. Deerfield 2. DePaul Prep 0. Now Deerfield has a comfortable lead with 10 minutes left to go.
Warrior goal, her second of the game, scored in the 70th minute by number 15, Leah Cohen.
Leah Cohen with the goal. That's her second of the game.
Number 12.
And now the score is Deerfield 2, DePaul 0 with 10 minutes left to go.
From block in the 70th minute. Deerfield 2, DePaul 0.
I almost said just by routine.
On the go, Warrior substitution. Into the game, number 22, Rachel Benny.
DePaul Prep trying to advance it. They're trying to cut into the Deerfield lead here. Try and make it within 2-1. Here comes Deerfield. Down the left sideline here. Trying to advance it. Quickly up the field. That's going to be taken away by DePaul. Here they come the other way. Down the right sideline. Paul Prep trying to set something up to cut the Deerfield lead to within 1. Paul Prep steals the ball, and they're at the 30-yard line. Shot just rolls wide. Deerfield's going to have a chance to clear it out.
Warrior Warrior substitution. Back onto the pitch, number 2, Olivia Merrick.
We have 8 minutes to go here in the second half. Score is Deerfield 2, DePaul Prep 0. Almost getting close to the end of the game. And it looks like if the Deerfield defense keeps it up, they're probably going to be able to win this game. I think another Deerfield goal would just add the icing on the cake.
All of
Here comes number 7 advancing it for DePaul Prep. Ball's back at the 35-yard line. Ball's going to be cleared out by Deerfield. Ryan Emery, number 13 with the header. Ball's going to be blocked by the Warriors. Lots of players fighting for the ball. It's a scramble for the ball here in front of the DePaul Prep goal. Ball's going to be cleared out. And Deerfield's got some numbers potentially. And a sprint for the ball and getting to it will be Deerfield. So it'll be Warrior ball here with 5:50 left in the game. Here comes a potential breakaway. A shot just rose wide. Ryan Emery almost had the breakaway chance. Took the shot. Weak shot on that. Just rose wide. Would have made the score 3-0. Ball is taken away by DePaul Prep. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be DePaul Prep ball.
Warrior substitution. Into the game, number 24, Kate Hammock.
It's going to be Deerfield ball here. 4 minutes left to go. Score Deerfield 2, DePaul 0. One last chance for DePaul Prep here to try and get a goal. Here comes Ryan Emery sprinting down the sideline. Comes a shot that it's blocked.
applause for our ball boys and ball girls tonight. You're doing a great job.
The ball boys and the ball girls, they absolutely do a great job. So please also on the live stream, also give them a hand as well.
Warrior substitution. Back into the game. Number 18, Maggie Kustish.
3:08 left to go.
Is it covered?
DePaul Prep is able to clear it back out. And Deerfield's going to start in their own goal area. But here comes DePaul Prep down the right sideline. Trying to get a shot and didn't quite work out. Pass was deflected by the Warriors. DePaul Prep still trying to get a goal here. Ball is cleared out to DePaul Prep's end. DePaul Prep trying to advance it up the floor. And it looks like that all but certain that Deerfield is going to most likely win this game with 1:30 left. So with that win, Deerfield is going to improve to 11-7-2. DePaul Prep is going to fall to 5-9-2. Here comes DePaul in the final minute of action.
1 minute to play in the second half. 1 minute.
DePaul Prep trying to get a fast goal here. Shot is saved by the Deerfield goaltender. Very high kick. It's going to go to Deerfield. Deerfield trying to get a goal in the last 30 seconds. Here comes a sprint. "20 seconds left.
Nine, 8.
8 seconds left. Final seconds. I think Deerfield's going to clear it out. And that's going to be a Warrior winner. 2-0 your final score. The Warriors win over DePaul College Prep. 13 shots for Deerfield. 5 shots for DePaul Prep. 3 shots on goal for Deerfield. 1 shot on goal for DePaul.
Deerfield's record moves
1 save for Deerfield, 3 saves for DePaul, and 1 corner each for both teams. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played game, but Deerfield was able to come out on top and win 2-0 over the private school, DePaul College Prep. So that is going to end the games for tonight. I am Tyler Winnick, signing off on Deerfield Warrior Athletics. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
On behalf of